RWBY, and today we are playing a game called 60 Seconds. Now, I played this game with the rest of my team, but I decided to play it myself for a while. Let's get a new game started. Let's do survival. Normal mode, let's begin. A gas mask. Those are important. Day 1. Oh, it's just Ted and Mary Jane. At least the two of us made it. If we only had a smaller house and less slippery floors. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Alright, so food and water every 5 days. We have a moderately good amount of both. We don't have a gas mask, so let's not scavenge yet. A group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kit. We didn't doubt they were the real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Should we help them? I don't know. How much water do we have? 5 bottles, so that would last us 50 days. Sure, why not? $25 days. Well, now we've got 20 days. I don't know. I can't math right now. Nope, just notes. One more day, everyone. There's nothing more surprising than a knock on a fallout shelter door. Who could it be? Should we investigate and risk our very lives? That sounds like a good idea. Shall we open the door? Sure, it might be another family member. Let's see what happened. Oh no! Mary Jane got sick! A group of travelers wearing gas masks and carrying some serious-looking equipment gave us purified water. Before we could thank them, they turned away and left. Oh! So we have good karma. Let's send Mary Jane out because she is sick. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing the radio frequencies. We sure that behind layers of terrible static and scream we could hear a voice. A voice speaking a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it. But what about the children? Yeah, let's listen to it. What's the harm in that? We were relieved at first when we figured out it wasn't Soviets we heard. Turns out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Either way, they're foreigners, and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. Alright, Mary Jane, you're going out because you're sick. You don't need a gas mask. Please hurry back. We woke up to a dripping sound today and noticed there's something leaking from the pipes. That green liquid looked innocent enough, even after it ate through the table, and the chair, and the floor. Patching up that pipe is probably a good idea. We don't have anything to patch it up with, unfortunately. We couldn't figure it out, so we just assumed it was just regular pipe, what a regular pipe would do in the event of a nuclear apocalypse, and decided to ignore it. Yep. The heck are those sounds? Are they coming from the gosh darn walls? They are driving us crazy. It's something crawling in the air vents? Relax. Take a deep breath. We should probably calm down before we start tearing them down. Maybe try something relaxing for a bit. We've got cards. Play some solitaire. There we go. Having some fun made us forget about, what was it again? Uh-oh. Good news, everyone. The government just announced they will be dropping crates filled with supplies in our area. Finally, they are useful for something. We should head out to get those crates as soon as possible. Grabbing some protection gear might not be a bad idea. We don't have a gas mask. It was too dangerous to go out there without any protection, so we decided to stay indoors and listen to the radio. The static is so relaxing. All right, Ted. You got all the good stuff? We've had plenty of distant relatives, but none of them meant as much to us as Aunt Ada. She lives in the country, so there's a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining down on her hen house. Too bad we don't have a photo of her. Or do we? We put some photos in books a while ago, after the giant coffee spill incident. We don't have the book. I'm sorry! Ooh, a phone call. I hear a ringing. And so, we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Okay. Ring, ring! There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? Yes, go answer it! It might be good news. Was that Mary Jane coming back? It is! Oh, we've got water. We've got lots of water. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Oh, let's hope so. 2 waters. And that's it, okay? We might need the med kit for later. Well, you know what? We could probably get another one. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this heckish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that'll probably mean you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. Yes, let's do it! Yay, she's no longer sick! We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldiers with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Okay. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions, or at least listening to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning to a radio station and learning a thing or two about the brave new world? Sure! Let's hope it doesn't break it. Radio's still in working order. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into a government emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. That means we might not need a gas mask, which is perfect, because we just used our med kit. The boredom and silence are overwhelming. Too bad we don't have a TV to keep us occupied, but maybe we could take advantage of some of our supplies and pretend they're props on a movie set. We don't have a suitcase and we don't have an axe, so we can't do that. Day 15, time to feed and water our people. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad. Real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it, and now we're about to get sick. So why not take a shower? We don't have soap, but there are other alternatives to consider. Well, the only thing I have is the bullets. the dust bullets. Dirty or not, it's the smell that's the biggest issue here. How do we deal with that? Well, we've got some spare ammo, so why not use the gunpowder to kill the smell? Let's rub it in. Sounds like a brilliant idea. No, it doesn't. Huh, guess what? We've already got ourselves our very own fallout garden. We've got a bunch of mushrooms growing on one of the walls. They're big enough to be eaten. How about that? Shall we prepare a mushroom feast today? No! I already don't like mushrooms. Why would you eat mushrooms that are growing on a wall? Oh, Mary Jane could go out now. She's no longer tired. Let's get working. When emptying our bucket in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on one of the ruined walls. Someone drew a route and marked a spot at the end of it. Maybe there are supplies hidden there? Should we check it out? Go do it, Mary Jane! Let's see what we got. We got a checkerboard! Oh, that's it. Oh well. I'll just feed and water her. And you can go out. Bring back some more food and maybe a weapon of some sort. Okay. What was that? A rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats. And what's with the double tail? We can't let that thing get to our supplies. Well, sadly, we don't have any weapons. And we lost a can of soup. Oh well. That beast of a rodent won. It won and stole our food. Can or no can, at least we have each other, right? We're just worried it will come back to finish what it started. Oh no. Alright, Ted, there you go. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked outside in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It had no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? No. I hear a knocking. Knock, knock, knocking on our shelter door. We found an anonymous note next to our shelter door. Whoever wrote it requests that we send one representative to a meeting tonight in a set location. That person must come unarmed. This worries us, but the author assures us he or she is friendly and doesn't mean to hurt us. Are we going to send someone to check it out? Go on, Ted. It might be good news. Let's see what it was about. It's true! It's all true! There really are others just like us. We arrived at the rendezvous unarmed and on time, and we were greeted by a friendly-looking group of survivors. They're being led by twins, a brother and a sister, who seem to be friendly enough. They asked us some questions and promised to stay in touch. That's good! We were able to catch the military broadcast again. This time they're asking us to get out with a flashlight and signal to their plane after it gets dark. If all goes well, they'll be able to find us. Sounds like we'll be leaving soon. We don't have a flashlight, though. Which is a shame. The signal has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much flashlight batteries cost? Especially in this economy? Especially after it was wiped out? Got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted. When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we could probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. Should we try? Yes. There might be something useful in there. Let's see. It looks like we got more water. Yeah, we got an extra water bottle. Some door-to-store salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies and says he will reveal some state secrets to us in return. No thank you? not good. This isn't good at all. Sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulders paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just one can of soup, we'll get the bag and all of its contents. Can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glasses every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? No. Wait, we're running low on food. What was that noise? Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us, to sing and play and have cute mutated animals come to our feet to listen, like a post-apocalyptic Snow White. Shall we? Yes. Let's make some beautiful music. Anything happen? Oh no, we got cockroaches now. Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their little antennae. It would be adorable if they weren't so disgusting. What are we supposed to do with them now? Let's prepare to scavenge. It's a death sentence, but I don't know. The funky roaches haven't left us. To be fair, they aren't causing that much trouble. They even seem relatively friendly and curious. Just this morning, when we opened our eyes, we saw them standing in a perfect line in front of us as if they're waiting for something. Yeah, let's play. Do-do-do. Oh! We got an extra can of soup! If you can't beat them, join them. We figured the roaches are craving more of our music, so we fulfilled their unspoken request. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes on the floor. Then, all of a sudden, they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but they soon came back in a group, carrying supplies on their strong mutated backs. Insane! Looks like we made some new friends. Disgusting, mutated, radioactive friends. So I am a little nervous, but let's send him out. Please come back, 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 please come back. Yes! Did you get anything good? An axe! What more could I ask for? We felt that we could do something about our interior decoration. The feng shui is really off in our fallout shelter. While we were moving things around, we found a secret door. What's behind it? There's only one way to find out. We don't have any of those items. Some things are better left untouched and unknown. Whatever's behind that door will have to stay there. We also stacked some furniture against it, just to be sure nothing and no one comes through them. A stranger is pushing a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all kinds of goods stopped by today. He claims he's a trader looking to barter for items he requires. We have cards, so how much water do we have? We have plenty of water. We don't need to trade anything yet. Someone else is knocking on the door now. The twin siblings have paid us a visit, asking if we have a map of our town and the shelter. The group is becoming bigger every day, and they're slowly running out of space in their tent. So now they're traveling through the city looking for a good spot to make a camp. Yes, we have a map. They didn't have to ask twice. These people are very friendly, and the way they take care of others is impressive. We showed them the map and pointed out a few bandit camps that they should avoid. They were grateful and stayed for a little chat. They said they would be more than happy if we came to visit them once their camp is ready. We can't wait to see how it turns out. Oh, it's the government again, but we don't have a flashlight! Whoa, airplane. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Last time we went on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned... Nope! Leave that tank alone, it might explode. Wow, Ted's got a full beard, but at least he's all rested. Gun for cards! Ah! Now we have some more protection. I will gladly do that. See, it was a good thing we kept those cards. Been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up. Sure enough, there was something, or someone started a fire! And it's already spreading. We can't save everything. What do we save from the flames? The radio! Oh man, things got burnt. That was close. We were able to put out the fire and nothing seems to be damaged. At least not very badly. Let's just hope it doesn't happen again, or we might need to call the firemen. Are there even any firemen left? How about we put that radio to good use? Nah. More knocking on the shelter. I wonder who it is. The wasteland is full of surprises, like the man on the other side of our door, knocking and claiming that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? We don't have ammo, and we shouldn't give him our checkerboard because we might need it. Like the twins might need it for the kids or something. Oh, trading. We're good on water, so nah. We didn't pack any razors when we came down to the shelter, and now some of us can be confused with a Sasquatch. A good sharp axe might be a perfect replacement for a razor. If you're careful, please be very careful. Oh, he's no longer got a beard. Yay. All right, get the good stuff. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces himself like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? These are usually good guys. Did they give us something? They gave us water! Perfect. And there's another knock at the door. The siblings of the friendly group came by the shelter today to inform us that their camp has been finished. Now they wish to establish some sort of schooling system within the camp. Some of the kids didn't even manage to learn to read before the bomb fell. They need any books they could get their hands on to help educate the youngsters. And so far the only reading material they found were some communist propaganda flyers. Let's prepare to scavenge so we can possibly get a book. All right, Ted. Please, come back. You know what? I'll give you the axe. So you can protect yourself. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Oh, he's back! And he got a Boy Scout book. Good! And he got food and water and a gas mask. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so good. This is such a good run so far. We don't have a flashlight, so we can't do the military ending. You know what? Just to keep things on an even. And he's gone crazy too. Oh my gosh. This isn't good actually. But the twins might be able to save us. No, we don't want the sleazy looking traitor. 57 days down here. Nope, we're not killing people. Because we're so close to getting the twins ending, they just need to come back and we could give them the buck. Yeah, fine. We're not gonna get the twin. We're not gonna get the military ending anyway. The radio broke. Oh well. Oh well. We were discussing our plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside. We discovered they came from a small group of ragged survivors. They were a sorry sight, and we weren't surprised when they requested aid. Yeah, let's give them some water, because we have plenty of water. Hey, we're no longer crazy! Our visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles and hugs exchanged, and they wished us all the best. It was a great feeling to be helping someone out. They left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town. We hope they make it out there. Alrighty. Food and water. When we looked closely at our map, we noticed someone had written a set of mysterious directions on it, the corners. Will lead to some kind of treasure? It's worth it to check it out. What did we get? A flashlight! Oh, but the radio's broken. We felt like something was staring at us from the corner of the shelter. We think it's a rat. At least it looks like a rat. A rat on a very good diet. We decide we need to do something about it. Or, to put it more bluntly, it's either him or us. Let's use the axe. Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Oh, the siblings are back. Let's give them the Boy Scout book. And they took it. And they're going to teach a bunch of wee little children. Oh, radio for the axe. Oh. Oh, let's do it so that we can possibly get the military ending too. Nah, let's not tune in. We don't want to risk it after we just got a radio. Don't want to risk it for the biscuit. Alrighty, here we go. We really need more food. Military! Let's go! Now we got 2 possible endings. Day 66. This is probably the longest that my VA on this channel has played on this game. The radio has been silent for the past few... No, let's leave the radio alone. We just got news about it from yesterday. Oh no! He's gone insane! Oh no. This isn't good. And just some random notes. Oh, knocking on the door. Knock, knock, knocking on our shelter door. Oh, it's a traveling salesman. Sure, let's do the checkers. Okay. There's a man on our doorstep and he wants to be our friend. At least that's what he says. He looks harmless, although he seems to have acquired an extra pair of arms as a result of some weird mutation. He assures us we will not get sick and asks for help. We could provide him and his group with some supplies. They would pay us by helping us fight off the next raiding party that comes our way. Should we accept his offer? Yes. See, look, we just got a water bottle for the checkers to give it to these people. We played a game of list the things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up for some reason. That reminded us that little weasel has a safe inside his living room. We always wondered what's inside. Maybe now's the time to finally find out. But who will do the honors of stealing the possessions of our arch nemesis? No one! Because we're on a good track right now. Uh-oh! Alert! There's a gang of firefighters outside. Or at least they are dressed like ones. They've been banging on the door, ordering us to surrender all our supplies. They claim they will drive us out with fire if we don't comply. Guess the definition of a firefighter has somewhat changed recently. How do we oppose them? With a gun! It's also a gun. And the gun's broken, so hopefully they don't come back. Oh no! Alarm! Someone is trying to break in and they're not alone! We better get ready or else we might end up dead. Or worse, back to back on these people! At least we got a harmonica. Ah! And the harmonica is still there. Perfect. They lowered their weapons and cried a few tears, surprised by the beauty of our music. They will let us live today. We woke up to the sound of banging on. Let's hope it's the twins. Please be the twins. Please be the twins. It says the end. Yes! RWBY did it all by herself! For so long, we thought the world had recently turned into a cruel, unforgiving, and hopeless place. But today, our views on it were challenged when the siblings and a few other people from their group visited us with an invitation to come live with them in their freshly built, fully functioning camp. This is our chance to have a normal life again, being between friendly and good people, taking care of each other during the good and the bad, and uniting together against the evils of the wasteland. This is an emotional moment for us, and a time to leave our dark but cozy shelter away to a brighter future. Farewell, our humble little home. We're starting a new life today. Yay! We did it! I did it! You survived! So, that was fun. That was 74 days. Wow, that's almost 100